Someone brought a live chicken and they threw it in the air. That's just animal cruelty, and it ruins everybody's time. I guarantee they had to stop the movie. They had to bring the cops in. They had to get the chicken out of the theater, maybe animal control. I hate this.
All right, it's the Rundown, Thursday, April 10th. The Good Mood Crew is here to end your week on positive vibes with the Masters starting here. And in addition to the Masters, you have obviously your golf going around. And then let's just get some fun. Let's get into it. Let's dig deep in some NASCAR. Talladega, boys. Talladega Super Speedway is NASCAR's biggest, baddest track, delivering heart-pounding action, pack racing thrills, keep drivers three wide and bumper to bumper at 200 miles per hour. Playoff implications are on the line, making every lap more intense. Unpredictable finishes mean anyone can take the checkered flag at Talladega. The fan experience is unmatched with camping, tailgating, and electric infield energy. Tickets are selling fast, so secure your spot at NASCAR.com. Like I said, golf, nice fun site, little foo-foo stuff. You like golf? God bless. But NASCAR, that's the common man sport. You know my guy Ed knows that NASCAR. They've made their way to Chi-Town a few times, and he's had himself quite a time.
I will be at Talladega in 2 weeks, so I'm very excited.
Oh, wow. I'm jealous.
Yeah. I've done Daytona, I've done Miami, I've done Nashville, and I know Talladega is like one of the heavy hitters. It's basically like Daytona and Talladega, from what I understand, Rob, is like the Royal Rumble WrestleMania of NASCAR. So I'm pumped.
I like that.
Did Large send you the invite? Said, hey, Ed, come down to Talladega. Let's have ourselves a time.
It wasn't Large, actually, that damn guy. He should have sent it to me, but it was MB in the sales. So
okay, good. Because I was gonna say, if Large sent you the invite, I didn't get the invite. We're usually together with the Large thing. I was gonna get really mad at Large. So Large just dodged the bullet. But anyone, you could go check out the race, check out our guy Ed. Have yourselves a heck of a time at Talladega, because that's on my bucket list. I've gone to Daytona. I didn't go to the race, but I went to the track. But Talladega, that's one of those things, Talladega Nights. It's just one of those courses you got to see. So experience the rush at Talladega. Get your NASCAR tickets now for edge of your seat action. Secure your seats today at NASCAR.com. Again, I love you could just have yourselves a few beverages, watch the race goes around. It's one of those sports. I put it number one on the difference between watching it on TV and in person. Hockey's up there too, but NASCAR guts, man. It's in your soul just seeing those cars just tear up the track and everything in there. All right, so we'll get into it. People had their hearts torn out last night. Luka's return home back to Dallas. Mavs lose. Luka drops 45. And Nico Harrison hears fire Nico all night long as I don't even know where we are at rock bottom as three fellas who've rooted for teams that are different levels of like catastrophes. Rob obviously is out of that right now with football. I don't know how much lower the Mavs can get, but this one was a tough one last night, Eddie, for the Mavs fans.
yeah, and I've seen like the constant discussion be like, how much do you think like Nico Harrison cares, right? Don't you always wonder that with guys like this? Like they get this like huge position. Like I think he came over from Nike with Palenka. Like that's the whole story. Like how everyone thinks that there was some shady business.
Yep.
But like, do you think like he knows how like gravely he fucked up, or do you think he still believes that this was the right move?
This is like
Because there's no way he expected this kind of back, right?
I think even if you make a bad trade, you never want to have the entire fan base chanting fire you. You know, it's like one thing to like make a trade maybe people don't understand or don't like from certain perspectives, but like the entire fan base chanting fire you, funerals outside, and then Luka is like one of the biggest, he's gonna motherfuck you. Like if anything, they assured that Luka's career will never go the direction they feared it would go by inspiring him. It was such a fucked up catch-22 with this trade presented. But I think we've all been there. At least I know I've been there. You make a bad fantasy trade and you just feel like a fucking moron. But this is on such a bigger, more grandiose scale. And I don't think anyone could have seen this coming. It goes down as the like, holy shit, worst trade. Our grandkids will be talking about like, well, at least it wasn't as bad as the Luka trade, right?
Yeah, but Clem, the big difference is a big fantasy trade. If that was a loser 6 to 8 weeks down the road. This was a loser on arrival.
The night it happened, yeah.
So
6 to 8 seconds, which the night it happened, again, I'm an old man. I fell asleep Ed, when you saw it all go down, like you said you saw the live reactions and it was just instantly just like, what the fuck? And I think everyone probably was, A, they thought Shams was hacked, but then B, people were still waiting for the like, all right, now where's the 3 future first round picks or the Austin Reeves part of the trade that would at least make it like not defensive. I guess defensible is the word, but it just like it wasn't there. It's like, well, as long as AD doesn't get hurt, and then he immediately gets hurt. So
Yeah, I mean, I was at like an adult get together, so it was like, like fifth. I feel weird saying that, but you know what I mean. It was a party.
don't get
But, like,
together. Is that an orgy?
Don't get together. What the hell is that?
it's like a party, but like it wasn't. It was like 15 people. You know what I mean? It was like a
All
little.
right. Sounds like a
Like,
party. I'd
yeah,
call
I
that a party.
guess, but like I don't know. Like I feel like parties are reserved
Adult
for
get
like.
together sounds like you're hiding some shady business in your closet.
Does it?
Yeah.
That would be. I mean, that probably would have been more fun.
That sounds like a swinger party or something.
No,
Or
it
guns
was
were
more
involved.
like
Were there guns?
kind of does now that I think about it. Like, there's like bowls of chips and shit. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
there's
Were you
people
guys watching the Royal Rumble at this adult gathering? Because
No, we were
I
actually
remember
watching
that was the
college.
night.
We were watching college basketball. It was the night I fell in love with Texas Tech.
Oh,
Oh,
I remember it vividly. But yeah, I remember just watching that and and all the guys at the party were like,
yeah.
"Oh my God." It was like, and all the girls were like, "Why are you guys freaking out so much?" It was basically like we killed Bin Laden. Like it was that shot.
It's
was
funny
nuts.
you say that because I was at Jared's for the Royal Rumble and all the guys were like, "Oh my God." And me and Jared were like, "Yeah, we don't know what's going on with this." We were the girls in that situation.
Yeah,
oh,
for
so that
sure.
was the night of the Rumble. That was the night of the
Yeah.
Rumble then. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
Crazy.
Ed, you went to an adult get together that was not a Royal Rumble night too?
Yeah.
No, it was like couples and shit. That's what I mean. Like I'm not
It's a
like
swinger party.
yeah, that's exactly what it was. Yeah, it was actually, it was an ABC, anything but clothes party. It was.
I'm gonna spin zone this for I guess Nico Harrison, if not Mavs fans in general. At least they got the return out of the way this season. Because every time he comes back, it's gonna be weird. But at least they got it done now instead of the next season. Then it's like everything's gonna bubble up. But then if it was his first time and they got to do the tribute video and he's crying, I saw there was a thing they were trying to Greenie blog something. It was like the Mavs were trying to get like all the sponsors of Luka's to like they were gonna like do like a specialty with all the sponsors, and Luka was like, no, and he shut it all down. Like the Mavs have handled this so goddamn badly. Every time Cuban, the current owner, every single person on the front office org chart comes out, they just get deeper into it. They just need this shit just to end. So I guess at least it's a little closer to not being talked about as much. But this time next year, when Ed's at his next adult get together, Ray guys, remember when the Luka trade happened? Pass me my boxers over here. Like it's gonna be just awkward for everyone.
Exactly. I'll be like on the third guy's wife, and I'll be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe there's
It was me and you and Luka when we saw the tweet, right?
Yeah, exactly. It won't be as cool.
Learn something every new on the rundown. You never know what's gonna come up next. Speaking of which, we have a lot of news coming out of Washington, D.C. these days, we'll just say. Donald Trump, President Trump, I guess we could say, signed an executive order ending the mandate of low flow shower heads. And then he kind of said, so I can take care of my beautiful hair. I was going to throw it to my guy, Ed. Ed went all the way to Turkey because he was so ashamed of his beautiful hair, which I think is beautiful personally. So I'm going to go to Rob, someone who does have luscious locks here, recent cut. Bob,
Yeah,
what do you think about El Presidente here going and making a bill that I think finally getting some approval rating points back from the tariffs last week?
Yeah, and these things come up all the time. Like I feel like he signed the one about Ticketmaster with Kid Rock recently. He signed one banning plastic straws. I've yet to see the plastic straws come back, or he was trying to ban the paper straws, bring the plastic straws back. Maybe it's just New York, New Jersey, they're like resisting it or something, but I'm still waiting for the plastic straws to come back because oh my God, I ordered McDonald's the other day. I got a vanilla shake, paper straw, vanilla shake. What are we talking about there? And I got the glass straws, but I don't have the thick ones for the shakes. They're just the thin ones for like coffees and stuff. So I'm just fed up with the paper straws, and I just can't get over that. So I will believe this when I see it. Same as the paper plastic straws.
Now, did places actually mandate the straws, or did they like pivot because it was their own initiative? That's my question. I
I
guess if
don't
McDonald's
know.
did it, that means maybe.
Yeah.
Well, this is the thing. My McDonald's has never gone to paper, from what I can tell. They've gone
Oh,
from the white with the lines, which we love,
yep.
beloved McDonald's straws, to now they're just clear plastic, which is fine by me. And I had
Mm.
it someone recently, and I said, "Oh man, I'm happy McDonald's stays strong with the plastic here." So unless it's like an incredible paper straw, which doesn't sound like what
It's
Bob's
not
saying,
good. No.
so I've had nothing but, and again, you have a straw, a paper straw with soda, you're unhappy. You have a paper straw with shake, you're basically just taking a spoon out, or you're gonna have to start drinking it out of the cup, which is the defeats the whole point of
I'm
this
sucking
shake.
ice cream through cardboard. Like,
Yeah.
I never want to be doing that ever.
Yeah, that's horrible. I this might be controversial.
Oh boy.
When it comes to hotels, I think there are two main attributes that people really care about. And one is people care about water pressure,
Mhm,
and two is the air conditioning, right?
mhm.
I I don't like water pressure doesn't really affect me.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Like, even if it's
Yeah.
really, really bad, like if it's trickling down, you don't
Like
care?
sure, if it's trickling down where it's like, all right, I'm gonna be here for an hour.
Yeah.
Or like if it's not like really pumping where it's not blowing my skin off and it's just like a good stream, I'm okay. Like I'm okay.
Oh, no, I like good water pressure in a
Really?
shower.
Yeah. It's not that
Yeah.
I don't like it, but it's not like an end all be all. I would rather have a mandate to stop the bullshit with these hotel ACs that lets you go down a certain amount.
They cap you. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's the next executive order. That's a good
that's
one.
my bill. That's what I
I,
want.
I want him to sign into place. We should all have to get those Jeff D'Lo bean showers. Remember when Jeff D'Lo was
Oh
tweeting? He got the
God.
bean shower head all the time.
Yeah, I do remember that.
I
I
think he
yeah,
said that was good though. I think he liked it.
Yeah, I
more
did.
Jeff D. Lowe as seen on TV products
Yeah.
approval from the president. Trump needs to do this more. He needs to lean into this side of his personality more, where it's like this is the stuff that it's like the kid who promises he's gonna get a vending machine in school or free ice cream for everyone,
Pool on
and
the
then never
roof.
comes through with it. You can come through with stuff like this when you're the president of the United States. You can bring plastic straws back against maybe not New Jersey. You can ban the low pressure shower heads, which when my again, I got no hair here, so I have no hair, skin in the game in that sense. But I love some high pressure. When I had the plumbers come out, we had to get our shower was like an old shower head. They got put a new one in. Guy took the restrictor plate off. It was worth like the $400 or whatever I paid for the plumber.
He hit you with the C3PO. He took that off.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, oh my, I never knew there was restrictor plates on it. So the fact that they're banning that, and again, this is the other thing, like I think Trump could play into if he wants to. Again, maybe he doesn't give a fuck. But like when Trump was cooking back in the 90s and the 2000s until everything that happened recently, it's when he like had fun with like, my hair. I got kind of, I got beautiful hair, and everyone makes the hair jokes. I think you kind of got to play into that a little more, along with just solving the common everyday man problems. I'm gonna fix the ice cream machines at McDonald's, right? Boom, taken care of, and then
McFlurries.
everyone's happy. Yeah, don't. And maybe I'm not saying it's gonna wipe, you know, tariffs off the front page, but at least it gives you that little box, the little blurb about how, by the way, your showers just got better. And again, 10 that my best 10 minutes of my day are in my shower.
I
Five to
mean,
10 minutes.
these are just genius moves. Like you sit there and it's like there's real world shit, but if you just do a little people pleaser bill like this every other week, like people will like that'll grab the headline and people will
I was
forget,
gonna say
you
these are the
know?
moves for the internet headlines.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Like he's signing the snack wrap back next week. You know, like, and it's just like,
Oh,
oh
that'd be
my
good.
God.
I heard they're testing that in like tiny markets. I feel
It's
like
coming
it's
out.
like a government project is happening in these like secret bases, but the snack wrap is being teased. And this is actually a good transition. Right before we went live, I said, "Oh, I just saw a headline that I want to break to you guys live on air because I feel like it fits what you guys have going on with the Snack Boys." Okay, WWE just trademarked this morning Snack Down. So can we see the Snack Boys tag team in a WWE ring coming soon for SmackDown? I think that's a collaboration made in heaven, a match made in heaven, as they say.
What is snack down, Bob? What's going on?
I don't
here?
know. I don't know what Snackdown is.
Oh
Now,
my
listen, I'll
God.
be honest. I've been very jealous on the WWE collabs that have been going on in this company. Obviously, they go to the rightful people, you, Walker, and the guys who are really still in the mix of things, and not just me and Clem like the Attitude Era heads. But they get snack down and they want some snack guys, like, just, shove us a cookie. I'd love to go to a SmackDown and, just eat snacks on the side, ringside matches. So.
That would be so great. They cut you guys in the front row, and we've got the snack boys here, ladies and gentlemen. Both of you guys eating cookies.
Happy as pigs and shit, just waving to the camera, crumbs everywhere. It's like Isaiah Thomas, the Last Dance. Like, I filled all the criteria. I don't know why I wasn't invited to SmackDown. Wow, massive news. I thought you were going to say because remember they tried to bring back the WWF, the ice cream bars,
And
but it wasn't the same
the
because it didn't
same.
have the same exact texture and it didn't have the stick. Maybe that'll be included in the snack again.
It better be. People have been asking for that for like 2 decades at this point.
Enough with the half measures.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we do have a guy in the White House, and he actually is pretty friendly with the people in WWE.
Linda McMahon is part of his cabinet.
She's like the head of Board of
McMahons, I guess,
Education,
aren't
right?
it? Yeah.
Crazy world we live in. So yeah, again, but like the Ticketmaster thing, if Trump actually wiped that off all the bots and all that stuff, it would be legitimate, like first line of, well, maybe not first line. We'll put it in the first paragraph for my personal thing. It's like, and he got rid of those fucking bots, and you could actually get tickets without spending an arm and a leg, or everything selling out in 1 second. So very interesting stuff from the president there. Moving along, sometimes it's hard to get tee times and stuff like that. But this golf season, are you looking for an easier way to get on the course? We've got you covered because the Barstool Golf Time app makes it easy for golfers to find the best tee times at the best prices. Stop searching all over Google for your next tee time or go through the hassle of calling courses. You can search multiple courses in your area from one app and get your tee time set within seconds. With every action you take in the app, you earn reward points, which can be redeemed for merch in the Barstool store. I love myself some reward points in apps. It's just one of those things I've always loved, including
You could get this shirt. Look.
Show him, Bob. Ooh, that's one of my favorites.
Biz Nasty.
That's when I
Took
knew
some, gave more.
when we still had the magic is when the Biz Nasty Gym Club came out. We just relaunched the rewards experience in the app. There's more items from the Barstool store to choose from. And you now have more flexibility with your points. You can use reward points as credit to any item in the collection, or you can bundle and use points on multiple items. So spring is finally here. So come golf with us. Download the Barstool Golf Time app today and take advantage of a special offer this week where you can earn triple the reward points when you play around through Sunday, April 13th. Get a little Masters fever. Go out, play on the greens yourself for a little bit. Go in, have yourself a beautiful day. So check it out at the Barstool Golf Time. Moving along here, we're going to go back inside to I think a beloved spot for everyone in this, the movie theater. We're going to go inside to the movie theaters that Jeff D. Lowe has kept afloat despite the Stephen Shades of the world trying to destroy them. The Minecraft movie is out. The reviews have been I guess it's been, Bob, what'd you say? I don't know if tepid's the right word. It seems like if you're not a Minecraft fan, it's probably not for you. But if you're a Minecraft fan, it's a pretty good time. However, if you're a Minecraft fan and just a fucking asshole, I guess, whenever the chicken rider, what's his name?
Chicken Jockey.
Chicken Jockey. When Chicken Jockey gets said by Jack Black, kids in the movie theater are just losing their absolute minds, popcorn in the air, shit just getting trashed, sodas on the ground, and then some dude making like $10 an hour having to clean up when it's all said and done. Bob, as a former movie theater employee, what are your thoughts on all these videos of the Minecraft kids losing their mind, which included, like, it looked like the kids that did the pizza review with Dave, the foodie boys or whatever, getting like escorted out by cops.
Yeah, they all have the same haircut, which is very funny. They all kind of look like they could be Minecraft characters in and of themselves. I have a strong opinion about these videos. I hate them. I absolutely despise them. And that contradicts how much I love crowds going wild during Avengers movies, say, but it's never throwing popcorn. It's never making a mess. It's never bringing a live chicken into a movie theater. Someone brought a live chicken and they threw it in the air. That's just animal cruelty, and it ruins everybody's everybody's time. I guarantee they had to stop the movie. They had to bring the cops in. They had to get the chicken out of the theater, maybe animal control. I hate this. There's nothing that I loved more as a kid growing up than going to the movies with my family or my brother taking me or my sister taking me to the movies. Just a nice, wholesome time. And there was nothing that would make that worse than a group of rowdy teens disturbing the movie when you're just trying to watch it. And I was thinking, there's so many kids that were probably in these theaters genuinely just thrilled and excited to see Minecraft, and they got their entire experience ruined for like a couple TikToks where all the flashes go up immediately. And it was just these videos have been really pissing me off. And as a former theater employee, super annoying to clean. I mean, like, I guarantee it's drinks everywhere, the floor's getting sticky, popcorn sticking to it, the leaf blower's not going to work. The worst.
Ed, what do you got?
Yeah, I tried to find another angle on this story and like kind of see a different side because that's what we try to do with these topics here. And the only thing I can think of is like I'm happy people are going to the movies because I love the movies so much. But
Yeah.
I don't think I want these people at the movies, Bob. I think you're right. I think like if you go to the movies, you know the teens are the worst people to be in your theater. Like they really are. They don't care. They're there to dick around. I'm not going to say that I was never that guy because I was. But yeah, I fucking hate them, and I hate myself back in the day for doing that to other people. So, this sucks. I never did something like this. This was never a thing. Sure, you threw popcorn at your buddy, and maybe dumped a little bucket on his head, but like, you never throwing pop and shit and like going screaming and shit. This is crazy. So, just shut the fuck up and watch the movie.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you, Ed. I'm trying to figure out a way where I'm just not coming down as the old angry man waving his fist, and I got kids, and if my kids did this, they would be fucking good night. Like, you will never see Minecraft on a screen at our house ever again, like on your iPad is gone. We're going hardcore punishments on them. I guess like maybe it could be said like if the theaters could do little events for like Minecraft parties where they give you a bunch of shit that you could throw, some silly string, whatever it may be. Everyone just geeks the fuck out. Because like if you go to an old school movie, like I would see Die Hard when it gets re-released, and then everyone pops like when Hans is on the screen for the first time, McClane for the first time, even like Ellis, and everyone just does the Hans Booby. Like everyone says the line. That shit's fun. We've talked about that, Bob. How like you could do those rewatchable movies, and
like when Wicked did the sing-along thing. Like nobody wanted you to sing during the normal Wicked showing, but if they do a karaoke sing-along, all right, then it's fair game. Maybe they just lay like plastic down in the theater like it's a Dexter kill room, and they just call it the chicken jockey screening.
Or just build a glass, one of those glass boxes in the lobby, you know, and play that game, and then everyone gets in line, and you all you put that on social. That's gonna play too. You'll get you'll get your clout. Do that, you know. You're not bothering nobody.
If we ever launch a movie theater, boys, we've been throwing some good ideas around these rundowns.
We would have such a good movie theater, man. It would be awesome.
So yeah, I think there is a way it could work, but the way it's going right now, and the thing is, the chicken. I didn't even know about the chicken until just now, and I looked it up. That's like Rocky couldn't catch a chicken. He was a professional boxer until he actually had the eye of the tiger back. Like, how the fuck do you get the thing out of there? I don't understand. Unless you have like a professional, like you said, animal control or something like that.
Really quick too. This is just completely off topic, but AMC theaters, please stop changing your fucking pretzel bites for the love of God.
Yeah, saw your tweets about that this week. That's a real campaign that you're running.
Rob, it drives me fucking nuts. Have you ever had their pretzel bites in regular form?
I think I like them.
They're really good. It's like I go to the movies a lot. I know you do too.
Yeah,
I saw like 24 in theater last year, and like I'll rotate between popcorn and pretzel, and now I'm like all popcorn because they won't stop fucking with it. They'll change the cheese. They'll just cut up a Bavarian and say it's a pretzel bite. That's not a
pretzel bite. No.
Pretzel bite. Stop changing it. You're taking money away from yourself, and the employees know. They're like, yeah, they're not that good. Like they just keep doing this. I don't know. It's just a mandate. It's like, well, stop changing it. Sorry.
Ed, you don't have to apologize to anyone around here. We were 3 snack people for sure. I just like, why? Why are they doing this? It has to be a money thing, right? Like whenever someone like this comes down.
Probably.
Initially, it was a COVID like supply chain thing. That's why they changed the cheese to like a really shitty cheese, and then they got the good cheese back, and then now they're just doing this. So it's like I don't know. They keep butchering. They're taking money out of
to cut up the Bavarian and serve it to a snack boy and call it pretzel bites. That's disgraceful.
It's dirty work.
That's dirty work.
Yeah.
Don't gaslight me. You know.
Ed, I know a guy that is kind of handling stuff like this right now. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. If you want to hit him up, he's kind of taking
Executive
care
order.
of executive order. Yeah, we're gonna bring the AMC. I can't even do a good.
I need a video of someone holding an umbrella for Ed going into the White House, just like that video for the turkey hair transplant.
Could
Hey.
you imagine Eddie like standing next to him, like Kid Rock was standing next to him as he's signing the AMC?
Yeah.
Must have their pretzel bites, like 2019 pretzel bites.
I almost want Eddie to put the Lobot bandages back on though, just around the side.
Great.
That was a look. That was an absolute look.
And then that guy saying the fried mice, that was really funny. I don't know that on the AMC tweet. I don't know when I
Yeah.
clicked it.
That was funny.
Yeah.
4 fried mice.
There's also a non-zero chance this actually does get done. Ed goes to the White House because I mean Portnoy obviously has the White House's ear a little bit. He's always said how much he loves Ed and he just wants him to be happy. It's a snack thing. Ed, I feel like if we win the championship this year and it doesn't go back to back, I feel like Dave kind of owes you one to like get you in the White House there.
That'd be nice. You know?
Do you think we'd ever get a White House visit? Like we didn't get the invite last year from the previous president, but if we were to go
I think
on,
Max got one, right?
Yeah, Max got one from Jerry O'Connell acting as Big Tom. Maybe we
He
could
said
get
no
one.
Hamas. That was such a good Jerry O'Connell bet.
And then rounding things out here in the Barstool world, we had another mini golf tourney go on. Again, Ed, you were there, so you saw everything go live. I just want to shout out my guy, Make Phil, just continues to rise up the Barstool ladder, and I'm just so goddamn proud of that young man right there. Ed, how are the vibes in the office for the mini golf tournament?
Good. I felt terrible for Beef. That was like,
Yeah.
a heartbreaking clip, especially as like a golf guy. You know, he takes that a little more personally.
Yep.
You know, like
And this is like an introduction of sorts for him to meeting a lot of the people in this. I saw the clip of him talking about on Foreplay. He's like, yeah, I'm excited to like meet everyone. And they tried to give him a little warning. They were like, are you prepared for Kirk? And he said yes. But watching that clip, Kirk and his face being like, you fucking choked. It was like, yeah, it's welcome to Barstool moment.
I know, man. And it was just like you know, obviously like Kirk Whitney, all those guys really care, and obviously the Foreplay guys is what they do. It couldn't have been like White Sox Dave or someone. That it had to be Beef.
Well, White Sox Dave had a great moment too. I saw the clip of him, him like throwing his club, but then he slips and the entire green comes up. The balls are going everywhere. The rock moved.
I don't know if you guys did it last year, but those things are death traps. Like that happens to
didn't
people
know.
all the time. Like you're just like Tom and Jerry.
Why don't they
yourself.
staple him down?
I don't know, but they're scary.
That was a great clip. It was very White Sox Dave. That was like, okay, White Sox Dave back in the mix, and it happened immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like the perfect clip too, because it gave you the whole shit moment. It was kind of Brandon Walker with the puck, but like he could have gotten really hurt there too. Like the fact
it could have been
like,
ACL's gone.
yes, or like tooth falling on the ground.
Yeah,
And
the call
fact,
it the race.
yeah,
Oh, you almost had a canceled race.
And the race is happening moments from when we're recording this, correct?
Yes, it's like an hour from right now. I will be going.
So
to
it's just a mile, 1 mile race.
1 mile. Yep.
outside.
Yes, outside.
What are the elements? I mean, obviously, so I know this is after show. We'll know this will already have happened live on the Yak, but if you haven't seen the video or whatever, Captain Cons versus White Sox Dave got into their little battles as they always do on a dog walk, and it turned into a foot race, which is very first grader of everyone to challenge each other.
Very
first
first grader.
And it has to be outside on the pavement. Dave is younger, has run marathons. Captain Khan's former D1 athlete, former backup quarterback for Army and Troop. Yes, of course, we respect the troops. What are the elements like there, Ed, right now in Chicago?
It's a gloomy, cloudy, dark 41 degrees.
Dry though.
Ooh.
We're dry.
We're dry right now. But it rained
All right.
yesterday, so
Okay.
41 is nasty though.
yeah.
We had the Cubs game on in the office yesterday, and seeing everyone bundled up to the level they were, it looked miserable.
Yeah, it's not great. It's been a cold April so far, but
Is this third winter we're in right now in Chicago, Ed? I don't know where it stands on the Chicago weather scale.
pretty much, but like I'm 40s, I'm fine with, right?
You're in shorts.
I'm not sure. I'm not quite ballsy, but like I'm like 40s is like it's like the barometer, that's right. I like
Like, did you come to work in more than that hoodie?
no. But
Interesting. Yeah, that's
I'm pretty
I
much
can't
hoodie
do
year
I
round.
can't do hoodie weather like that. Like I got the Reynolds with the cold hands. 40,
Uh,
I'm bundled up, layered up.
are you?
Yeah.
I'm pretty much hoodie year round though. But
So Ed, what are you rooting for in this race, right? I mean, content like you're a White Sox Dave guy. You also have to think like what it's going to do if Cons wins, what it's going to be like if White Sox Dave wins for you, and then when they're battling each other. Content wise, there's a million different ways you can go with Dave. Obviously, Dave
the hard
is
part is
Dave.
like Dave, like I've done so many I've been a part of so many challenges with that guy, and like he continually moves the goalposts and everything. Like now he like I
Yeah.
don't know if you guys watched the Yak yesterday, but he was like, well, if I beat a 6:30 mile, like I win in my head. It's like, no, 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 buddy. Like your
No.
personal goal for a mile does not mean you beat the other guy in a foot race, which is what
No.
you challenge him. You know what I mean? So it's like it's hard. That's
Yeah,
why
who
it's
laid
hard to
down the
root.
challenge in the first place? Dave Ticcons?
What do you say? Yes, Dave challenged Cons.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Like so he always tries to like spin his way out because I don't know how his brain works, but like
I
I,
don't think the best scientist in the world could figure out how his brain works. It's just one of a kind. He's one of those people that in my life you meet a couple people that are just like one of a kind personalities, and White Sox Dave is on that list.
yeah,
Never been anyone like him.
you're right.
He's like Ed's muse. It's fascinating, and he always finds a way just to surprise you. So I'm sure it's going to end in controversy and in some sort of back and forth. How did and like wasn't it a very specific challenge the way it all panned out? Like he said, the wording of it all didn't it kind of make it he had to have a race on pavement outside against Cons?
Oh, he's definitely a he has stipulations. He has a rider when he does these challenges. No doubt. Yeah, like we did like a pitch off 120. He's like, I want a dirt field with a mound. Yeah, well, we found this is a dirt field. There's no mound. I was like, nope, I'm not throwing off anything but a mound. This one, he needed a track. There would be no sidewalk business. So yeah,
Fair enough.
yeah,
Doesn't want to
okay.
trip on a crack.
Yeah, I get it.
So check out the Yak if you haven't already and see how that all goes. And I'm sure we'll have the fallout on the dog walk the following week. And this is when I think Barstool's at its best is when you have little one-on-one matchups or rivalries or whatever, and it boils over. I mean, the Minzy versus Clemmer annual thing is going to
Yeah.
make me laugh until the day the company dies. So I absolutely love it. And then Dave is such a unique brain. I can't wait to see how it all goes. So
I'm
check
rooting for
out
a tie. I want a tie, exact tie, so they can't like say they're arguing about this forever.
That's actually a good point, Bob, because if Cons wins, we then have Cons. Like we've talked about him losing an arm wrestling contest to Corey from the challenge because we called him Captain Hardo. He thought he could do every challenge thing as the best against against CT and Bananas and these like shredded dudes. So it's like, but then if Dave wins, you have Dave winning, which is a whole other can of worms. Like Ed, what do you want to happen? Do you have like a preference?
I forgot about the Corey arm wrestling club. That makes me think he's gonna win even more. Um, I don't know what I want to happen,
Do you
Clem.
think
I
Dave
really
needs a
don't.
win right now more than Like Cons is like crushing it in mini golf and stuff. He's on the up and up. I feel like Dave just got knocked down by the Yak crew or even the Barstool backstage lawsuits. I think Dave needs a win right now.
Dave could use a win. You're right about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
He's
all due
getting back
respect,
to
to Cons,
addressing
I love
stuff.
you, Cons, but I feel like Dave needs this. So I'll be in Dave's corner just to get him back on,
Yeah.
get Dave's go back.
But I always like seeing Dave humbled, but the problem is he doesn't get humbled. Like he has a attention span and a brain span that's like the size of a tadpole. He will forget about this. Like it's not that long ago, guys, where he challenged anybody in the office, he could lock him down, and Jack McCarthy took him like 11-0.
That's right.
And I
Oh
fucking beat him
no.
in one-on-one. So it's like,
Yeah.
I just like you said, I guess in the end you just hope for that content moment, like it's when he gets the bloody face and the Velcro wall or whatever. You just hope we have an all-time White Sox Dave moment to come.
He
There's too many to
celebrates
count.
early and Cons beats him like one of those marathon
Yeah.
videos.
yeah.
And that's the best part of Barstool is you can never script out what's about to happen. So check it out today. Check out the dog walk next week. My mom's basement. We're about to record. And then we'll see you guys next week on the rundown. So check it all out.